Real world assets on chains are the new buzz. You would see so many people say that, oh, I want to tokenize my house, my stock, my businesses on Mantis. It sounds so powerful, faster markets, more liquidity, DeFi yield, but from a security standpoint, the real question should be what really happens to your money when you tokenize something on Mantis. So in this video, let's break down what RWAs really are, what Mantis is actually building, and where the main risk sits, from the bank vaults all the way to your wallet. First, what is a real world asset? Forget the jargon. An RWA is something that already exists off the chain. Let's say a stock, a bond, a money market fund, maybe real estate that, gets wrapped into a digital token. A token moves on a blockchain, but underlying assets still lives in traditional finance, held by maybe a broker, a bank, or a regulated fund. Mantle's mission is to become the liquidity chain for those assets through something called tokenization as a service. Mantle gives institution and infrastructure stack to, bring RWAs on-chain, legal rails, compliance support, and smart contract plumbing on layer 2 network. They have announced collaborations with players like Bybit and Backed for tokenized US equities, and with DMZ Finance for DFSA approved tokenized money market funds, all designed to live and trade on Mantle. From your screen, it looks so simple. You connect to an exchange or a DApp, bridge to Mantle, click on buy, and suddenly a token in your wallet represents exposure to real world stock or funds. But security wise, that one click is actually a chain of trust. Real world assets and its custodians, the tokenized platform and legal structure, Mantle's tokenization as a service, and RWA smart contracts, the bridges that connect Mantle, to other platforms, and finally, you and your wallet. If any link in that chain fails, the token can lose its value faster than you can blink, and even if the blockchain itself does not go down. So let's stress model it layer by layer. So starting with layer 1, the off-chain assets. Who actually owns these funds or stock units behind your token? Mantle's partner highlights regulated entities and approval. For example, DMZ's Finance, DFSA, approves tokenized money market funds and backs tokenized US equities. If that custodian is hacked, mismanages the funds, or run into regulatory troubles, your on-chain token may still exist, but the fin backing it now is at risk. Then layer 2, the tokenization logic. Yeah, we care about, smart contracts and governance. Who can mint and bond these tokens? Who can pause this system? And how are the upgrades deployed? Mantle's RWA stacks talks about, security monitoring and institutionalized grade infrastructure. But as a security-minded user, you still want to see audits, clear admin roles, and maybe a bug bounty program, not just for marketing words. So down to layer 3, Mantle as an L2 and its bridges. Mantle is a modular Ethereum layer 2 aimed at high, capital efficiency and deep liquidity. That is great for performance. But across crypto, bridges have been, some of the biggest hack targets. If a bridge connecting Mantle and an exchange or another chain is compromised, an attacker can mint unbacked RWA tokens or drain locked collateral, even if the custodian and the tokenization contracts are still fine. Then down to layer 4, which is the human, you. Whenever a new narrative forms, phishing follows. Expect fake Mantle RWA websites, copycat tokens with almost identical tickers, and free RWA airdrops. Links designed, to trick you into signing unlimited approvals. Attackers don't need 0 day in Mantle if they can just social engineer your wallet. So if you are thinking, oh, I want to tokenize whatever it is on Mantle, or you want to buy into an RWA pool, here's a quick security checklist. First one is going to be to, dox the issuer, not just the token. Find out who legally issues the product, what regulator they sit under, and how custody works. Look for the kind of disclosures you see around, backed equities and DMZ Finance money market funds. Number 2 is going to be to, read docs like a threat modeler. Check admin roles, mint and burn permissions, upgradability and post functions, and whether there are independent audits or security reports around Mantle's RWA stack and specific products. Number 3 is going to be to use only official routes. Start from Mantle's official website or verified X account and click through to partners from there instead of trusting random links in DM or Telegram groups. Number 5 is going to be to segment your wallet. Keep a dedicated wallet, ideally hardware backed, for RWA positions, and separate low risk wallet for experiments, so one bad interaction doesn't wipe everything. Number 5 is going to be to treat hype as a red flag. Anytime you see guaranteed yields, limited RWA drops, or connect now before snapshots, slow down, right? Verify across multiple official sources or skip it completely. Mantle's RWA mission is ambitious, right? But from a security standpoint, the idea is exciting, but it only works if everyone in this loop respects the entire trust chain, not just the token that shows up in your wallet.